Well, howdy do. This is Beanzzz and we're in the month where you find out if you're naughty or nice. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's good to be back. It's been, 3 weeks?
It's been 18 years. 18 years.
Years.
And on the 18th birthday, dude.
You found out it wasn't his.
Wasn't his. Not at all, partner.
Nope.
Butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
Good times. Good times. This is Jos, your host. Next to me.
Host Beef.
And Javi, say hi to the people.
Hello.
This is December 4th, Thursday.
And December 3rd.
This 3rd, sorry. I have my days mixed up. It's been a while since I've done this.
3rd of December, baby.
But it is National Roof Over Your Head Day. What does that mean for us, Javi?
I mean, what is that? That means we need to be thankful? Is that it? I don't know.
I mean, we should be.
Should I fire him? Dude.
I mean, pretty soon, next year, he won't have a roof over his head.
Have a roof over my head.
No, yeah.
Guys, dude,
But
this guy's on FMLA, dude. Came in today. How many minutes was he late today, Hoss?
15 minutes.
15?
A whole U.S. break minute.
Dude. We were trying to have hot dogs together. This guy rolls in.
Yeah, he just rolls in casually. It's like, what's up, guys? Forgets everything on his computer.
Drawing like the Pink Panther, dude. What is this, man?
Yeah, you could just hear dun dun dun, and he had no intentions of doing anything.
Just walked in, and then what happened? He didn't even know how to turn on the computer. He's like, "What device is this?
What sorcery is this?"
Yeah, dude. It's like he was stuck in one of those like old videos, you know, the time capsules or whatever.
Yeah, from the 30s. It's like,
what is this box?
You press the light switch, you flip the light switch, light turns on, he started flinching and flickering. You got a mini sun in your house.
So what's been going on, huh? Because I've been the one that was in quarantine, and then now you come in today and you don't even know how the world functions anymore, dude. What's been going on with you?
With me? Man, I'm just trying to figure out who the hell the president is, if I'm being honest. Do we have one? Are we in limbo right now?
Technically, it's still Trump until the formal exchange, but I think that they said they're going to try to do it before even whenever, but we'll see how that goes.
People still don't know how to carry the one over, dude.
No, they don't.
But roof over our heads.
Over our heads. Thankfully, the three of us were not displaced from our homes. We realized that COVID may have, misplaced a lot of people. Unfortunately, factually, a lot of people have lost their homes, unfortunately. So, in lieu of that, I mean, Javi did say to be thankful, and absolutely, I think I'm very grateful for the fact that we have it better than, 90% of the entire world, really.
Yeah, some people don't have roof. They have stars over their head. How do you know if they celebrate that,
Yeah.
Some people call that being poor.
Stars aren't very good blankets. They don't retain heat very well, at least not here on this earth. So it's nice that in the times of winter, I don't have to worry about really being cold.
Get drenched. In Mexico, dude, my grandma's house, she had a room like all the way in the back. It was this like cool room, but it had what are those things called, Javi? They're like some like tin. They were like it had like a tin roof, dude, and that water would creep in there sometimes, dude. There was nothing important in there.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, she also had like a bathroom.
Okay.
That was just like outside. It's over there. It's almost like I wouldn't say an outhouse, but it's almost like a courtyard looking thing.
Yeah.
And then they have like a bathroom, but it's kind of like a porta potty almost, made out of cement. Like if you're gonna go poop in the courthouse.
Yeah.
So that thing had one of those roofs too.
Interesting.
And one time I was sick and dude, I don't know what it was. I ate something Mexican, over in
You're
Mexico.
in Mexico,
Obviously.
but it makes sense.
No, but it was in Mexico City.
Yeah.
So I ate something over there, dude, and I don't know.
That's a whole different world, though.
Yeah, I had worms in my stomach, so I pooped them out, and I pooped them out in the courthouse bathroom.
In the courthouse bathroom?
Yeah, because you don't want to poop it in the family bathroom.
No, of course
inside.
not. You gotta give it back to the government.
It's already outside.
They should be treating
in the courthouse,
water,
so it's just like any spillage or any worms came out of my butt. Actually, did a little ones.
Oh, my mom would tell me stories about that when she was a kid. My dad too. I have never experienced it, but I mean, in the Western world, it's actually really uncommon. But did you take medications or anything, or like homeopathic?
Yeah, I mean,
things?
they were like feeding me something, when I was a kid. I'm not sure if it's the water or what it is over there, dude. But
you remember, you'd read about books in the old time where they would stick like a piece of rancid meat or something on your tongue, and they would wait like several minutes or even hours, and they'd wait for like the worm to creep up, and then you'd pick the worm and then just literally pull it out of your throat.
Oh.
Like literally stuff.
I thought that was just like in movies, dude. That's.
I mean, I can see that being true. I don't.
Yeah, it came from a true source, Javi. That's why it's in the movie, or else it wouldn't be a thing.
Just like the Hufflepuffs and Slytherins.
There's wizards.
There are wizards.
Okay. There's
several wizards.
This person. They had They were saying they were a Wicca, and I was like, "What, a Wicca?" That's like, you know what I mean? Over here in America,
it's not a full-fledged DJ. Start, and then that's all they know. So
it's like, what's going on, dude? It turns out it's a witch.
A DJ that only
a male witch, right?
I don't know. It's a witch or Wicca.
It's like a religion, Wicca.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like short for Wikipedia or something like that. Hey, hit the Wicca.
Wiccan. Wiccan.
You want to hit the Wicca? I was like, what's that, dude? The Wicca?
That's that new Kush.
I was like, oh. Yeah, all of a sudden it's a sorcerer, dude. I was like,
it is. I
shook this person's hand, dude. You could have given me the heads up.
You know they call 30-year-old virgin guys wizards as well?
Why?
I don't know why. They just call them wizards.
Because they don't know how to make it disappear? Well, I guess they wouldn't be wizards then, huh? God, you idiot.
You thought you had this
dang, dude. I was trying to figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
But, so where did you hear about Wiccas?
I mean, my mom... Well, I guess you're talking about the word, obviously, right? Not the actual process of sorcery.
Well, I just heard they were like witches and stuff like that, the Wiccas.
Yeah, well, I always knew about... We call them brujeria. I know you guys call them brujeria, too. Like, witchcraft. I knew that was always a thing, but I didn't realize that there was an actual term for it until I was probably 17. I worked for this company. I was in training. And this lady, I always had bad vibes from her. And then she started doing those card readings. And she's like, I'm a Wiccan. I'm like, ugh, I'm not talking to you anymore. Because it just creeped me out. It didn't feel fine. I've talked to others. GBs? Yeah, I did. Something didn't feel right. I've talked to others where I thought they were normal social people. This one didn't seem like that type of person. But it creeped me out. That's when I realized it was legitimate, like essentially like a religion.
Yeah, which for me is a little bit weird because now I feel like, you know, with the popularity of like, and I've talked about like astrology and stuff on here before, but I feel like there's also like a bunch of people that are like, oh, dude, I'm a witch. I got my rocks and my crystals, and I do card readings and tarot. And I was like, dude, well, how do you know? It's like, well, it tells me on this deck. I was like, well, you're just memorizing the deck, and you're not telling me anything.
You're reading a recipe. You're not a fucking chef.
Yeah, you're reading me the recipe back, dude. Home chef.
You're not Paula Deen. You're not Martha Stewart. You're not Chef Ramsay.
Yeah, I thought it's
Bobby
like, well,
Flay. Get out of here.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're Emerald. Emerald always read recipes. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just like reading me the cards back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And those are so generic because I remember when we worked together, Harlan Clark, this lady, Carolyn, she was from Detroit, and she gifted me like a box of like cards, like tarot cards.
Okay.
And
it's a weird gift to give somebody?
It would, yeah. Well, I told her.
Well, especially if they're not into it.
Well, I don't know. I would always BS, so I didn't even know how. I probably told her I was a Wicca back then, you know? But she gives me this like thing of cards. And it just had like a bunch of generic stuff there, you know? It's like, you're a strong individual, or, you know, a severe, you know, amount of bad luck will be headed your way, but you will thrive in it because of blah, blah. So I had it on the card, so I would tell people, okay, I'm going to read your cards because I know how to do it, and I have this spell book, you know? So people would come to my desk, and I'd like, make them, okay, touch this card. I don't even know how to do it. I'm just making up all this bullshit.
The only reason you were not a con artist is because you weren't charging people.
Yeah, so they would like pick cards, right? And I'm like, all right, give me like 10 minutes. And I told them I'm
sitting there Googling it.
I'm a novice. No, I would read.
What is it? Tarot
I would read the book that tells you like what the meaning is.
Okay.
And not like I was just like laying up the cards and just making it like a show. It's like, oh, you know, close your eyes and pick this one, or oh no, it's the one, you know, under it. And then I would write them their report, and they'd be like, oh, Jose, that changed my life. Like I needed to hear this. Like that was so spot on. I can't believe you know how to do this. I was like, dude, I'm 18. I didn't even know anything about myself.
Dude, I hope that someone back then, watches this, hears this, and they're like, they base their decision on who they would marry off of you, and now they're like gonna get a divorce or something. Like
Sam Anderson, she was one. Sam Anderson, I remember her.
Just dropping names.
Legally, I don't think you should do that, but you know, do you? Boo-boo.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, do you know how many Sam Anderson there is? Obviously, gender
it's like
neutral.
A Jane Doe. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's one letter off from Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
Probably plenty of those too.
Pam Anderson, dude. She had like the original breast implants, I feel like.
I think she's the one that made him like mainstream popular.
I agree.
From Baywatch.
I don't remember anybody else. I mean, not that I was like looking or.
Oh, dude, come on! You don't gotta lie. This guy trying to be just because
No.
just because he's
saying,
married. I wasn't looking. Well, what were you looking at, Javi? The sand? Huh? God, dude.
That
Not
shirt's
that
a
I
bit
knew
tight on
anything of
her.
that. I had no idea what fake tits were back
those
then. You know
never
what I
caught
mean?
your attention, dude. They were like this.
Well,
You see
no, he
those
means
girls,
he
those
didn't know what
ladies?
they were. Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
I didn't know what
okay.
those were back then, right? I was like 7 when I saw that or whatever.
Yeah.
But then you saw those ladies on those Spanish channels that had like G.
Oh yeah, dude. They had the giant ones, dude.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
Titanic. You remember
Yeah,
her?
yeah,
Titanic.
I remember.
the weirdos like.
And
And
Sabrina.
all the novelas, all of a
Sabrina
sudden started
something.
having them too. All the novelas.
Yeah. And you know about evolution and Javi not knowing what a computer is. You know, if somebody from now went back into the future, or maybe 20 years from now, and saw one of those original tits, they thought it was like a hump. Probably now they probably think it's a tumor, because before they wouldn't even move. You know, they were
No.
just like, you literally had like.
It was
two
a rock.
stones, like 2 rocks.
It was a rock.
Perfectly,
Yeah.
like they didn't jiggle.
No.
Like they would walk and they would just like their whole body's moving and they would just like their tits would be straight. So like just like fake cleavage as implants as just you know.
Yeah, it caused like a vacuum of air as they whooshed by. It would just turn and just a tunnel of air.
Funny enough, now that they can upgrade their breast. Now they just use the old breast implants. They repurpose them for magic balls and crystal balls.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have a cloudy future ahead of you. I think that's the number one prediction with these crystal balls.
And that's why we're seeing such a influx of Wiccas, because of all these tits that old ladies are getting rid of that they had back in the day.
Yeah, and they're like, listen, doctor, I need this. And like, why? My shirt doesn't fit right. Okay, sure, we'll get you one. Just stop ordering a shirt.
Instead of exercise, let's just cut your tits open and insert these. You know.
Hey, would you ever get those fake guy tits, Javi, or what?
No, I'm okay.
You see
Heck,
those ones?
no, I wouldn't get
There's
that.
too much
I got my
whiteness.
own anyways.
Yeah, I got my
Yeah.
natural ones. B cups.
Those natties, dude.
Yeah, 100% natural.
Cincinnati's.
Non-GMO, vegan friendly.
Or people get the abs, you know?
Yeah, I've seen that's.
But it's funny because some of them don't even try, you know? They're just like... it's like everything else is around, you know? And then they're like cut right here. You're like,
Have
dude.
you seen? I forget the name of the actual chemical, but you inject it and it puffs
Oh,
up
yeah.
like the area that you injected in. So much to what you said, you'd see these people that are obsessed with it, and they get the big bicep,
And they keep pumping it.
but the rest of their body, like they don't work out enough to even look remotely good. So you just have this unnaturally large bicep, looks out of place because you have this skinny forearm, and then just a regular body. So I don't know why they think it looks good.
So let's say all of us have to pick one thing. What is one medical procedure that you have to get one, Javi, and we'll start with you, that you'd get to enhance yourself?
Any medical procedure.
To enhance
To enhance yourself, like your appearance.
Man, what, lipo, right? Like, is that one of them? Just get rid of this.
To enhance? No,
No,
dude,
I think
it's
he
like,
wants a plastic
Like, yeah, you want to
surgery.
add something to your
Oh,
body, not
okay, okay,
remove.
okay. Remove?
Like you're adding a feature, like...
Dang, I don't know. Maybe ear reduction, you know? Make my ears less Dumbo-like.
Your ear reduction?
Yeah.
Like, let me see your ears. Show the camera your ears.
Just let me show the people my ears.
I have bigger ears than you.
Oh, damn,
You
dude.
know what I mean? I got that European...
You got that dark hole in there, dude.
Yeah, dude. Supersonic hearing. I had to grow into these ears.
So, how short would you get your ears? Like how?
I mean, I don't even know if I want them short. Like, just like tuck them back, you know? Hide them a little bit.
a little tuck?
Yeah. A nip tuck on the ears. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
We should make it
Well,
a
I'm
thing.
sure it's a thing, but I don't know if it's called a nip tuck.
Little tuck.
Maybe it is. Who knows? What about you? What would you get?
If I got... Dude, I always wanted a bigger nose. Cause
I
I
have
got
a
that
very...
Dwight Schrute nose. Remember
Dude,
we were talking about this earlier?
Yeah, I got all nostril. Look at it, dude.
So the funny thing is, I have a very European nose. Being Puerto Rican, like we're mixed anyways, all of us, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like my nose is like very prominently like European. So just kind of mix things up a bit, so it's not just sitting there by its. I don't know. I thought of a nose job too. I mean, not intentionally. Like I
a
want
reduction?
to. Based on your question, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you could donate some of your nose to me, like a little bit?
Yeah, I could.
Portion.
Yeah.
Then...
Just a little bit less.
Oh, Jose, where'd you get your
to-
nose? I got it from my friend Hoss.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, dude, I just had like... didn't even have this. The ridge, is that what it's called? bridge or
The
whatever.
bridge.
The top of your nose, this part. So even in 6th grade, dude, I literally only had like 2 holes. So like if I ran too fast, dude, sometimes I get a rock, I start coughing, dude, I spit out
Get
a
a
rock.
bug
I spit
through,
a,
like,
a
up in
bug.
there?
They go through my nose.
You got to get like a turbo in your chest, basically, because you get the air intake, so you can process it better.
Maybe that's
you know?
why I ran so fast,
He
dude.
was the fastest.
I'm
in
not
the
a
class.
car
I used
guy,
to be
but
fast,
hey.
dude. It would just go straight in, dude.
It just starts spooling.
You hear that?
Dude, Usain
coming out
Bolt's
his
record
ass.
is nothing to you.
Just when I was a kid, dude, yeah, and then it started growing, dude. Some people would be like, dude, you look a little bit like a little Mexican Michael Jackson, you know? And then it started growing. So that's like the only thing I've been excited about getting older. Because they say your nose keeps growing, you know?
Yeah.
So like, maybe I'll die with the proportionate nose.
Yeah, I thought of that. Maybe my ears. Just reduce them, because I guess he said his stick out. Mine are like
I can see.
big.
Javi, sir.
I don't care about my ears or my nose, but you posed the question, and I can't think of anything else that I would truly care or want. But have you ever had either of you guys like a strange? I'm not gonna say a weird compliment, just a unorthodox compliment. You really you're like, oh, that made me feel good.
Unorthodox, I don't know.
Like, meaning it's not a typical compliment. Like, people are like, oh, you have nice eyes, you have a great smile, I love your laugh. But I mean, just any compliment that just was random, I guess. But not like creepy, if that
For
makes
me,
any
I get
sense.
like my nails.
Your
Like,
nails?
like girls will tell me you have really nice nails. Thank you. So I guess that's a weird one.
Yeah, I had a weird one. It happened all within 1 week, and it happened 5 times. I was laughing at a joke a friend said, and then someone walked by, and she goes, "Oh, you have really cute cheeks." Like, I've always thought I had really fat cheeks, like chipmunk cheeks. And then I go through a drive-through. It had like 2 employees said the same thing, and like, oh, okay. So now, for whatever reason, I like my cheeks more.
Should be a cheek model, dude.
Dude, I've had compliments on cheeks too.
I don't think I've had.
And I have them. You have dimples too, don't you?
No, I don't.
No? Yeah, I have dimples, and I used to get, those are normal, but I always had big cheeks. So now that I have a beard, you can't really see my dimples too much, because I covered it with the beard.
As a teenager, honestly, I never wanted my wisdom teeth removed because I know it puffs up your cheeks. So, like, I don't want my cheeks bigger than they already are. What about you, Javi? Any weird or any random compliments you've gotten?
Random compliments?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I've gotten compliments on my beard a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dudes, like, especially, like, I remember one time at a dealership, like, the salesman is like, man, I like your beard. It's clean, back when I, like, pre-COVID.
And he bought the car, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's like,
he
ooh.
bought the
Ladies
car.
and gentlemen, my credit score did not allow me to buy that car.
So your beard, I mean, that's a nice one for a male.
Yeah, for me, that's a common one, though, for sure.
That's a good conversation.
If you have a good beard.
Like,
And
what
I
are
agree.
good male compliments? Like for males, like
Compliments for
you know,
males?
just in general, like when you
Yeah.
get like a good male compliment.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, not to get super... I don't think this is sexist, but...
Or politically correct.
No, I guess. I think men are very simple creatures in the event that, like, if a woman, or even a guy, if they compliment one thing, that's like your go-to thing now, right? Like, let's say you're a kid, and your teacher tells you, hey, I really liked... I like your shoes. Now those shoes for you mean the world to you because someone liked them. And it doesn't matter if it's a male or female. Girls, they can get compliments all the time. And I understand there's a lot of other contexts as to why they get compliments. But they don't even believe half their compliments. You could lie to a guy on a compliment.
That is so
a guy
true,
will
dude.
believe it, and it makes his week or month.
His year
I was
almost,
complimented
like-
on my cheeks in like January? No. Like December last year, 2019.
Look at him,
I'm
elated.
still smiling about
Look
that
at his
now.
glow. Look at his face, guys. It's
That's
radiant.
a year ago, and I'm still riding that compliment.
You have
so
that pregnancy glow.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
it-
like that. You look good.
I'm ready for babies. I'm fertile,
Dude, it does feel good as a guy, huh?
It does, it really
It's the
does.
dumbest compliment. It's like, dude, your hair looks nice. Oh, your ear looks good. And you're like, oh, damn, dude, I got a compliment.
Yeah, like at work today, I got called a mix between French Montana and DJ Khaled.
I could actually see that now. As soon as you said
DJ Montana.
DJ Montana. French Khaled, dude.
French Khaled.
It's so funny.
Yeah, no, somebody one time called me Paul Pierce when I had short hair,
I could see that.
I think because of the
because you're
shape
light
of my
skin
head,
and you
maybe.
had the...
You were probably playing
and it was
basketball
cropped
and
short,
had
yeah.
had a
And if you wear a headband, yeah,
Dude.
yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that.
I look like that
Yeah.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
So they told me Pablo Pierce, dude. But yeah, it's like, you know, you got compliments like that.
No,
It's like,
Pablo Puñalada. You know, he pierced the skin.
he literally got pierced too, dude. Almost died,
Well, he
man.
also shit his pants
But, oh yeah.
in the finals.
But it's like, dude, girls, they do that, which is a pet peeve. Freaking ladies, if you're listening, when you're like,
Yeah, like
you give
if
them a compliment.
if you get a sincere compliment, and that's tough for me because I like to give compliments.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before on the.
Oh, I didn't even try.
Yeah, just.
Oh, my hair's not washed. I was like,
How about a simple thank you? I think,
Yeah.
or how?
just say thanks.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
thank you.
Don't
I
try to tell
appreciate
me, oh, well, just like you say, hey, nice hair.
You
oh, well,
think
I
this
didn't
is
straighten
nice?
it. Yeah, I didn't put conditioner. I didn't straighten it. This is from 2 weeks of not washing it. I just had nice hair.
Yeah, they
Let me be.
they go through an episode. You think this is nice?
I
You
had my
should have
back
known what I went through this morning. My child wouldn't eat his oatmeal before
They
school.
give you the whole backstory
Yeah,
to,
bro.
to the moment.
Dude, I like her hair right now. Do that again then someday. I don't know. Yeah.
Make that your routine, you know. Make sure
Yeah.
your kid doesn't eat, and it stresses you out.
And they pretend like they didn't do it, but they're trying to show off. They're like this, or like,
Yeah, they're like trying to be modest about it, but in the most conspicuous way.
hey, host, how's it going?
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, you give them a compliment because it feels like they want that same compliment now every single day. I got a compliment a year ago. I'm still riding that. I don't even need to hear about my cheeks being nice anymore. Someone could be like, hey, your cheeks are fat as fuck and they're ugly. Wait, that's okay. I had 5 people tell me. I got 4 more people to go,
Best
right?
cheeks
They just
ever.
keep counting down. So if for the rest of my life, 3 people tell me, I still got 2 on them. It's a democracy. Democracy wins.
Or when you wear dude, sometimes when I wear I know I wear weird things, but sometimes I'll pull out at work, I'll wear a weird sweater, you know, or I guess just a crazy bold color, you know, or just and then when I wear something like that, they're like, oh, I love your sweater, or something like that, you know.
And then you
you're
just
like, oh.
you rock it. Yeah.
Because it was already almost like a scary sweater to wear, you know. So I'm wearing something weird,
Yeah.
you know, and they're like, oh, you look so good in that color, and I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, and now you just ride that wave till you can't anymore. And that's,
Dude, I go to sleep and I use the sweater as my pillow because I'm so happy.
Yeah, for sure.
I just hug it.
For sure.
So, yeah, beards, hair,
Yeah.
nails. But yeah, I mean, guys don't really get too many compliments, dude.
Oh.
We need to be appreciated more, honestly, dude.
I think
man.
so. I think
Especially now, dude, in 2020.
listen, if you want men to be more emotional and in touch with just give them more compliments. We tend to soften up a bit with it. You know what I mean? Because it does feel good, and we don't get them that very often. So maybe that's why.
That's why I always look angry. God.
I think mine are the angular eyebrows. So maybe that should be my plastic surgery. You know what I mean? Round out the eyebrows a bit because they look angular. I feel
Well, we can just draw them on, dude.
See, look, I look mad, but smiling.
Look at that. You can't tell.
That's also
can't
this
tell.
mask on.
You can't tell what this is. Look at this piece of shit.
I look like an angry anime character just hiding my face, ready to just pop off. I'm going to run by you just with my hands behind me, and somehow you're going to be chopped up into 18 pieces.
Dude, with mask, now that we're talking about masks and compliments, there was this chick at the grocery store, but she worked at the grocery store over at Harmon's, and I thought she looked beautiful, you know, so I went to go say, hey, you look really good or whatever, you know. And I go and I start trying to talk to her. Dude, she can't hear me because of the damn mask. So
You have to repeat your compliment
and
20 times.
And my compliment is sincere.
You look really nice. What?
You look really
What?
nice.
Are you dating older guys? What did he say? You know? So it's dude, you try to say I try to say
Do you
like
guys
3
sell
times.
ice?
Yeah, the ice is in the back. The ice is in the back. What?
Juice and rolling dice? What?
Oh, do you want to shoot mice? No, over there at the poison sections, aisle 13.
I'm vegan.
Dude, I never considered that because I haven't attempted to really even approach people. I just have my mask on, I get my shit, and I'm out.
Dude, I got I said the compliment 3 times. I was like, never mind, dude.
Oh no! Well, that's funny. Actually, I stopped at a restaurant before I came over. As I'm paying, I hadn't been to this restaurant in probably 2 years, and they opened up a gym next to it. Right? It's Orange Theory. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's a national chain. Either way, it's an intense gym. It looks intense, and this restaurant is dead. And I'm thinking it's just pretty funny. I walk in, I place my order. She takes my card, and I go, "Has this gym made your foot traffic slower?" She goes, "What?" And then I repeated the same thing, but much louder. So it goes, oh, I don't know. Why do you say that? And I go, because fat asses like me might not want to be looked at like fat asses. So we see a gym, we're no longer going to want to come in and be fat. We're going to want to be healthy. So maybe you're losing customers because of it. You should sue the gym. But she didn't understand that was a joke. Yeah. And she just kind of stared at me and handed my card back. So I didn't even bother explaining it. I just signed it, and yeah.
And then you feel like a jerk when you leave, almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I felt like a jerk because I mean, like, I am fat, and I'm not frowning on fat people, but she's
just
like,
body shaming them.
Yeah,
it's different.
The next customer comes in, maybe it's an obese woman, and she goes, "Don't let anyone fat shame you. You are beautiful. No one can take that from you. You are perfect."
Yeah.
You don't have to lose weight for anyone. And that wasn't my goal. My goal was just saying, hey, it seems like polar opposites to have a place that has high calorie food associated with obesity, and this gym that looks like it costs $70 a month to even walk into the doors. Yeah, it's probably going to turn some people away.
I don't know, dude, because I think we used to go to the gym near Kearns. I think they had like a McDonald's on the corner, and every time I would walk out after working out, I'd be like, you know what I need? Some dollar menu, you know what I mean?
So it could be good for business too.
Yeah.
After you work out,
it could be.
That quick fix.
Except this was lurking. It was more of a bougie area of town, so I feel like the snobs. You know what I mean? Like if Kearns, no offense to Kearns, I like Kearns. Kearns isn't like full of a bunch of rich people.
That's why there was some McDonald's, and not what restaurant did you go to?
What restaurant?
Right
the today Doghouse.
Doghouse, you know.
But it's spelled D-A-U-G.
Oh, it's that hot dog place, right?
Yeah, or D-O-G and then H-A-U-S. So it's like German. But yeah.
It's a privileged dog, dude. He's celebrating today. He's got a doghouse.
It's a hot dog from the Third Reich.
They're freaking privileged ass dogs, dude, and they got their own houses over here in the U.S., dude.
World War II joke.
Man.
Hit those history books, kids. I mean, if you're listening to this, you probably shouldn't if you're under the age of 18. And if you are, hit the history books. And if you're over 18 and you don't know what the Third Reich is, hit the history books.
So, what have you guys been up to? Because I haven't seen you for 3 weeks. Have you guys done anything different? What do you do since you guys didn't have the podcast? What did you do to vent?
I picked up doodling, which I know that seems weird because there's difference. I would sketch all the time.
But easier?
Yeah. It's before the N, doodling. So it's easier in the alphabet, right? It comes before the N. But no, to kind of just exercise my brain and learn things, just drawing something and then something random next to it, another item, and kind of connect them all into one page, and then eventually kind of coloring them in, just as a mental exercise to make sure my brain's creativity gets stimulated. Because I have mild insomnia. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, I saw where you're texting me at 3 a.m.
Sometimes, yeah.
Asking me for nudes.
I mean, not the nudes.
No, not of me, of course, but of
pasta recipes and
pasta recipes. Yeah, of course. But no, I have mild insomnia, so they gave me fluoxetine, which is it's the generic version of Prozac to kind of help me sleep. So like over the past 3 weeks, like the chemicals in my body have been changing, and I've been sleeping better now for sure.
Oh, really?
Still not the full night, but.
Have you been dreaming any better or anything like that?
See, the funny thing is, it slows me down, so I think I'm less creative, which is why I picked up doodling. So now I feel like I want to make sure I keep kind of the creative ideas and concepts going. Because I shared with you that one picture I painted for our buddy. He has a barber shop. He said he'd hang up the art. So I painted a landscape of a desert. Penguins don't really live in the desert, right? So then I painted this gigantic penguin, with multiple colors. I don't know why I thought I just did it. It was like, this doesn't belong here, but I'm going to paint it anyways.
It's one of those side effects. You forget what regions the animal belongs to.
Yeah, but I mean, it was kind of I guess, satire almost in a way. But either way, that's really what I've been up to. I guess I've been medicated and then just trying to keep my creative concepts going. Because the medication, I really feel like that's kind of what it does. That's why it kind of sedates you in a way. So I'm like, I don't really want to have this slow down my thought process. And it really does slow down my thought process.
What about you, Javi? What have you been doing? I haven't seen you either, dude. This guy actually, before you take the camera, this guy, I've been sitting here quarantining. Luckily, I've been able to go backyard and stuff. But this guy was baiting me that he was going to bring me some food, going to drop me off some of that fast food. And he didn't. He just left me on red on the group chat.
My guy. No. So what had happened was I had asked you if you needed anything like groceries or anything, and then you're like, "Yeah, I'll let you know."
This
like,
was
right
the first week.
Yeah, the first week of your quarantine.
Fine. So yeah. So but I'm talking about last week.
Last week, I don't know. You never.
Look, dude.
You chose Gabe.
No. I said, are you for sure? I was like, I told you, are you serious? Like that you could bring it, and then you never replied.
That's probably just.
So guess what I had to do? Order Domino's freaking pizza, eat a whole pizza to myself
every day
for 2 days in a row, Javi.
That sounds like a normal week for me.
God,
sounds like every Saturday.
But either way, Javi, shame on you, man.
Yeah, dude,
I'm over here.
You could have brought me something
myself
fried.
Because he never replied, and then Gabe texts me. Gabe's our other brother. He's like, "Oh, I'm taking food to Jose." I was like, "Ooh, that hurts," you know?
No, that was the first week. You said
me.
You said, "I'm not sure if I have time today." So I thought, he's a house husband, so he's got to do house husband things. So Gabe's not a house husband. So I said, "Do you know what? Javi's got more responsibilities. I'm gonna ask this other inferior peasant to do this, so this guy could be a house husband." But anyways, how was your? What have you been up to, Javi?
Honestly, I have.
He needs to change his name to Patrick Swayze on that thing for ghosting Jose's ass.
Oh my God.
So what have you been up to, dude? Other than hurting my heart and my stomach.
Other than breaking your heart and leaving you to fend for yourself, dude, I've been just playing 2K. Honestly, like that's what I've been like.
Which year?
The new one, 21.
Nice.
Like we were talking about earlier, try to play in the neighborhood. And I just kept getting bullied.
Got kicked out. He got arrested, dude.
No one wants to like hang out or play with me on the courts.
Got socially profiled, dude.
I even I try to invite everybody on my friends list on my PSN. No one accepted, So I've literally been in like the 2K neighborhood.
He took a trip down memory lane.
Around.
Not being picked for sports. So what you relived your childhood is what it sounds like.
Yeah, I never made any. I made one.
He did make some teams.
I made one team. That was the junior high.
The home ec team?
The home ec team, sewing, cooking, all that.
Sewing patches.
Making pillowcases.
Making mac and cheese out of the box.
Oh yeah, they're showing you. It's like English class with cooking. It's like you're basically telling me how to read, dude, and throw butter in there.
When I went through home ec, I wish I would have paid attention more through like the sewing, because now that's like stuff that kind of intrigues me, so I kind of want to do it now.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the cooking, right? Okay, I'm chubby. I love food. Plus, I'm Puerto Rican, and my mom had taught me to cook from a young age. And I don't know why I thought these people are going to teach me like these crazy new recipes. This lady's like teaching us how to make stupid shit. I'm like, are you kidding me?
The most basic.
How to make ramen
cookies.
And then, yeah.
I'm like, you're trying to teach me how to make...
with sauce out of the jar.
Ham-fried rice, lady? Really?
Dude, it was always ham-fried rice. That was like always ham-fried rice.
Yeah, I'm like, I know how to make an egg 10 different ways, and I was 13.
Dude, one time...
Pissed me off, really.
One time in high school, I had
Teach me a souffle.
I had a cooking class. I was like, it's in high school. It's going to be better than junior high,
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I go there, and then I hadn't paid my fee. So they let you get away with it, like, the first, 2 months, to pay your fee. And I still hadn't paid my fee. So, Jose, you're not going to cook today or whatever. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay.
A chocolate chip cookie.
I was cool with everybody, So everybody would always just give me their food. And the lady hated me because they're like, be like, oh, Jose, I'm going to cook something for you, So then, this girl brings me this. My buddy brings me this. So everybody's bringing me food. This lady, dude, there was one time, I don't know, we made some Asian food, but I had 4 or 5 plates. The lady got so mad that I hadn't paid my fine. Even though they were giving me their food to try, they were cooking for me. She grabbed all that food and threw it in the trash, dude. She's like, "No, you're not gonna eat from other people." And I just loved it.
That was the only food you were gonna see that day.
Dude.
Dude, you're lucky you're not in Houston, because in
R.I.P.
Houston they actually passed a law where you can't feed people. Like you can't just feed people on the street.
Oh yeah, because
Like,
then they
you
might
have to
have
have your
allergies and stuff like that.
Yeah, you have to have your food handler's permit.
That's stupid though.
I think
you know what I mean?
that's a lot
Meaning,
here too. I think.
If you
Yeah,
see,
it's a law here too. I'm pretty sure.
no,
Because you give somebody what is it? You give somebody one of those cookies from what's that cookie place?
no, I'm talking about like the public. Like if you see a homeless person,
Yeah.
that's a law here.
I think so. Yeah, because let's say, oh, I'm glucose intolerant or whatever, or that thing that can't digest the
bread.
Yeah, the bread thing.
Yeah,
What's that
it's
called?
celiac.
Yeah, or they're allergic to nuts. You gave this guy a macadamia nut cookie, dude. Next thing you know, he's dead. So now you can't feed.
I'm not even gonna get started on this.
You have to feed them food neutral things, dude.
Yeah,
So you gotta stick to like water. What's like food neutral? Water.
Food neutral.
Man, you don't know. That's it. You're just
It's
giving
just
them water.
Everyone has their own food neutral, bro. Like,
I think it's just water,
People
dude.
are allergic
Honestly,
to
There are
water
people
now?
that are allergic to berries, people that are allergic to melons. There's someone I work with, and unfortunately, she is allergic to shellfish, which I love seafood.
Oh.
So, and that's a common allergy, but she's also allergic to almost every single fruit.
to fruits.
Yes,
Holy
and
crap!
that was like, so you've just eliminated an entire food group.
I would love to see her poops, dude. Honestly. Huh? What do you do? She doesn't eat fruits or anything, dude. Can you imagine?
I mean, you can
don't
still
want
get
to
a
imagine.
lot of fiber from
That's
vegetables.
like she can eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she couldn't eat any like
No.
just like meats and stuff. Dude. It's like the forced on the carnivore diet, dude. That would suck.
I mean, your curiosity, though, is a perfect segue, because now it is time for Unsolved Mysteries of the Internet.
Ooh, mysteries.
Javi,
you guys hear that?
go ahead and let us know, what question do you have for us today?
This question is posted by Reddit user Afrogu. That's how it's spelled anyway. But the question is, men of Reddit, what myth about men is 100% untrue and infuriates you when you hear it?
What did you say? Just kidding. That's the myth. We don't listen. I just heard every word he said. That's a
Paying
myth.
attention the whole time.
Yeah.
God.
That is a good
Is that
one.
it? Just men don't let. Can you elaborate a little bit more? Give us a little bit of examples. Huh?
Well,
We're trying to vent, dude. This is a men
This is your
empowering
time.
episode. Men's empowerment.
This is your time, host. Speak your mind.
Oh, if you're a man, you better hit the like button on this bad boy, dude.
Twice.
subscribe immediately and tell your other
Share
buddies
this.
about it.
Share this to.
We'll see how much you listen out there, fellas.
Yeah.
But tell us about your.
It kind of goes back to you, where you mentioned, you kind of went off on that story of the girl just kind of telling you, blah, blah, and they start giving you this entire background story, right? And let's say you stuck around for the full story, because there are people that will do that, men or female, whoever, and you're just like, listen, I want a short answer, right? Men just want quick response, and I'll kind of go with an example. Let's say you go to a school reunion, or you meet up with a friend that you haven't seen for years. You will always see pretty much two different social interactions. The women will be like, hey, Judy, how's it going? Oh, I'm fine, Michelle. What have you been up to? Well, when I graduated, I was dating Derek. But really, Phil was interested in me. And so Derek and Phil didn't like it. And they just go off and on and off and on about the stories. A guy's catch-up, you know what? I can summarize a guy's catch-up for you. How's it going, man? I'm good. What you been up to? Well, got a wife and kids, and I got a job. Nice, man. Done. That's the catch-up.
Nice
We just want it short to the
nice
point.
to see you again,
And
dude.
really, it's, are you doing well? And if yes, cool, we're caught up, we're done. If they're not doing well, sucks, man. Shit's hard. I'm like, yeah, it does. And you're done again. That's it. Our interactions
You
are
don't even
brief
reach
to the
out.
point.
You don't need no help? No.
No. We love to just talk either about, like, whatever you're into, your hobby. So if it's sports, yeah, they'll talk all day about sports. If they're into video games, anime, computers, just shitting on each other for no reason, making up stories, yeah, we'll do that all day. But if it's a factual based thing, like, hey, how's your day going? Let me tell you about the worst day I've ever had ever. And then we just like tune out. So we're like, you never listen. We do listen, we just have a very short time frame on when we listen. So just make it quick and we'll listen.
So we'll listen to your whole thing, your whole rant, and then we'll pick up the only parts that we had to listen. So that's why we look disinterested, because we'll just like hear
Not even. Sometimes they give us the answer at the beginning. They said the worst day. We're checked out now. You had the worst day. Sorry to hear that. Boom. My attention is now shifted.
Mine is going to be that men are. You said the most what, Javi? Most misconceptions of men or something like that?
What myth about men is 100% untrue and infuriates you when you hear it?
Well, I would probably say that men are dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're a pretty clean person. I consider myself a clean person.
Yeah, so, okay, because even if I wasn't that clean, dude, when you're with a woman, dude, you got hair everywhere. Dude, you think you have a golden retriever? Dude, no. What clogged up your sink? You freaking pull a demon out of there. There's your girl's extensions. Toenails everywhere. Oh, she lost a fingernail. You got a couple nails on the pasta, dude. Is this pasta uncooked? No, it's her nail that broke off. Now you're chewing it like an idiot. You got a acrylic nail in your food, dude. You got tampons everywhere. You got the tampon covers.
Makeup is just strewn all over the countertop.
You got the thing where they cleanse their face, cotton balls everywhere. You got those face pads everywhere. You got toothbrush heads everywhere. Clarisonics everywhere, dude. Huh? Bunch of messes, dude.
It just looks like a hurricane hit CVS pharmacy.
Yeah, so it's like, guys, it's like, oh, you're dirty. It's like, I've been wearing the same, it's like, you've been wearing the same clothes for 2 days, 3 days. So that's like, yeah, I could be dirty in that way or something like that, as a dude. But, like, for cleaning, I think guys, like, dude, we're not shedding all the time. Like, I'll have to trim my beard and stuff. But girls, they do, like, more, the ones that choose to. I'm not saying all of them do, okay? They're out there, shaving their freaking private parts all over the place, bro. They keep the
yeah. They got that manscape going on.
Yeah, they got the womanscape, dude, everywhere. Hair's everywhere.
It's personscape. Sorry.
And then guess what?
You flip up the toilet seat because we're men, so we pee with the toilet seat up, and then you see they've only cleaned the front part of the toilet bowl, so the back half. It looks like a barber shop.
And then they assume you can fix their mess. Oh, something's wrong with the tub. The water won't drain. Dude, you go in there, you pull out fucking Hagrid and fucking the other guy, Dumbledore. You pull him out of the fucking the bathtub, dude, by their beards, dude.
Yeah. I will say there is
one.
Of the sink. I think there is one gross thing men do. I quote: "It is gross." If you see shit stains in the bowls, guys are pressuring their pee to try and clean it off.
Yes, that's the best. Dude, I'll go like...
I had this conversation.
I'll pop my veins, dude. I'll drink extra water. I'm like...
Yeah, like you make it a goal. You're like, if you didn't clean it off, you're like, just
I'm
chugging
not
water.
Clean it off, dude. Yeah. I'm just gonna freaking...
You're chugging water, and so the moment you feel like you gotta pee, now you time yourself. You're like, I gotta give myself at least 40 minutes to let that pressure build. Right, then I got this fire hose.
That just freaking Vesuvius, baby. You're gonna throw that freaking rain on Pompeii, dude.
The Mr. Clean Eraser? Are you kidding me? Why? I got Jetstream right here.
Yeah, but then you wake up the next day when it dries, you see, everywhere splashes on the sides of the floor and stuff.
And you're like, I don't know what happened. You got piss all over the walls.
I was trying to clean the toilet.
Dude,
that backsplash coming up from the stream being so powerful.
Dude, just rehydration. Just open up your mouth.
Yeah, but that's fun. It's not even dirty, It's called having fun.
But it is true. It's a thing that guys do. And it's funny because I went to a party, and when we were there, I was telling all my friends, they all happened to... They were all females, and their significant others were there too. And I go, ask... And I pull them aside, and I go, hey, ask if they do this. And I know they wouldn't want to admit it because they would be deemed as gross. Like, oh. And I go, they may say no, but if they say no, I guarantee they will smile and start laughing. And they'll at least tell you of some guy they know that does that. But all guys do that. It's fun. It's a good game.
One quick hack, and maybe you guys do this. And
I think it's a sign of good fertility.
When you can pee that good?
I mean, when you can pee that good, it just makes it feel like you got good swimmers. I know they're not directly correlated. I'm just saying.
It's that R. Kelly mentality,
methodically,
dude.
I love it. You know what I mean?
But one time, this bugs me now. We're talking about peeing and skid marks. When you're at work, and they do that, dude. This is what you do, people. You grab a bunch of toilet paper because it's free. You just throw it all in the bowl, and then not a whole bunch, but enough to cover the sides. Dude, it'll freaking wipe the poop out of there.
That's true.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah. Then, on that note of I'll just
quick life hacks.
Yeah. You've never done that, Javi?
That should have been your wholesome advice.
You poop. Like that happens to you. You get a little extra poop on the side.
Dude, I just
you're at
if
work.
I see that, I just extra flushes. They got
you
those
can do that too.
Flushes.
And then if you don't know how to trigger the thing, what you do, like the ones that have the sensor, you put toilet paper over it. Because some of them you barely move your ass and it sucks your ass.
Most of them are heat censored. Most of them are heat censored.
Put toilet paper over the little sensor.
Yeah.
And then you can poop in peace. You remove it, it flushes it for
you. Yeah. Men's bathrooms are generally, in my experience, and yes, I've gone into women's bathrooms, Sometimes on purpose. And the only time I do go in on purpose when I know it has a locked door and it is a single person use. And quite frankly, ladies first is what a lot of people say, not when it comes to shitting myself. If I gotta shit, if I gotta pee, that person can wait too. I go do my business, get out. But anyways,
2020 equal rights.
every time I've walked into a woman's bathroom,
Dirtier.
80% of the time, it is not just dirtier, it is absurdly disgusting. Used tampons, toilet paper that they didn't flush,
Disgusting.
that were wiped with, like I see
Animals.
all shades of brown, right?
God,
Just-
dude.
And green.
Savages.
And some people that need to go see their doctor because they got blood. And I don't know if that's from the front or the back, but if it's from the back, go get it checked out. But I assure you, women's restrooms are dirtier than men's restrooms as far as public places go.
You know, one quick last story before we ask Javi his. We have a janitor over at work. I call him Spider. This like Mexican guy.
Okay.
And I mean, I always talk to him or whatever, you know, and we became friends and stuff. And I would always go to the second floor of my office where we work because like it's an empty floor, so nobody would go to those restrooms. So I'd go there because I can poop in peace. The bathrooms are always clean. But this guy one day walks in while I'm doing my business, you know, and I'm like, oh, is this guy gonna leave? So anyways, I literally just got done defecating. And I opened the door, and the bathrooms are already spotless, you know, but he still has to clean them. And he's Mexican, so he's not going to take my word for it. You know, he's like, I got to do my job good. These things have to be sparkling, dude. So he's in there. He goes, like, I literally just took a dump, and it's fresh. And I get out. As soon as I get out, he goes into the bowl and starts having a conversation with me while he's cleaning the toilet, you know? And I'm like, Spider, dude, he's like, oh, hey, my friend, how's it going? And I was like, dude, come on, man. I told him, dude, I just freaking poop, man. He's like, oh, no, my friend, it's good, amigo. And he's like having a conversation with me. And I was like, hey, man, look, I got to go to a...
He still has the condensation of your butt crack, of the mist, you know,
The warmth
that
of
just
you
sits there
sitting
because
there.
your cheeks sit. And if you guys have never seen it, next time you take a dump, wait several minutes, wait for that condensation and the moisture to build up in that airspace where your crack is, and when you get up, you'll see the imprint of your cheeks.
I never felt more vulnerable in my life. It's like somebody literally smelled the insides of me while we're having a conversation. A stranger. So now it's like, after that, dude, it was like he was my dad. Like, when I seen him, it's like,
Yeah,
dude, I
pretty
can't
much.
say anything. This guy has smelled the inside of Jose. Go ahead, Javi. Sorry.
My pet peeve? Or what was it?
You read the
my
question.
I know. This story just threw me off. Someone's your new dad because they
It's
just smelled your crap.
things that are told or said about men that are not true.
They're not true.
I don't know, dude. I can't really think of one that's like super...
We got a bunch of women like, men are stupid. We've proved it during listening to this entire series of podcasts.
And that too, but mine's more of...
And to you, I say
it
you're
could be
wrong.
like a sexist thing, right? Like, I don't know.
Just say it, Javi. We're venting, dude.
We're venting.
We're ending the year.
This is a comedy
2020.
podcast. Anyone takes this too seriously, I don't know what to tell you.
That's true. I don't know, man. To be honest, this is stupid, but like a myth that we always leave the toilet seat up. That's weird to me. Like that.
Oh, I leave it up all the time.
See, like, yeah.
Because if someone's going
and
to
that's
cry about
even a
not being
good
able
one.
to put it down themselves, I don't know
I've
what
never
to tell you.
left the toilet seat up for my wife ever. Like, and she can like call me out if she wants, but never have I left.
You
the
never?
toilet seat.
Dang, dude, this guy?
He's a progressive.
Should we clap?
That
Or maybe
should be.
I
That's
take
the
it
most
back?
progressive thing.
Take that back.
About
dude,
2020.
unclapped.
Wow.
Dude, you gotta start marking your territory, Javi.
Listen.
Today when you get home, you're gonna...
I want to know what the argument is. Why keep it down?
What, like?
It's so
okay,
funny
yeah,
when
like,
they fall in the
can't-
toilet, too.
What idiot
How
just
hard
goes
is
in
it
there
to-
without
how
looking at
hard
the
is it to,
toilet?
like,
What are you
put
doing?
the
Long
toilet
jumping
seat
into the
down?
bathroom and hoping the seat's down? And if I didn't put it down, you're falling in? That's your fault.
Yeah, I
Take a moment to look.
Stand up for yourself, Javi.
boom.
No
Right.
more picking the hairballs. Huh?
Out of the
Yeah.
clogged.
Yeah, no
I
more.
never
Javi.
accepted that. I want a legitimate answer, and I will be open. I will be unbiased. So, listeners, male or female, send me a legitimate reason as to why you have to leave the toilet seat down. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's hinged for a reason. I know, probably for cleaning purposes. But you can live. It's just as easily as I can put it down. You can put it down too.
If anything, if you keep the lid up, it's less work to clean. We're trying to do you a
I'm
favor.
going against gravity. I'm lifting the damn thing up, so I have to pee.
It's a lot
You're
harder
working
for
with
us.
gravity.
Yeah.
That's easy for you. Oh, gravity did it for me.
The same way you're gonna flush the toilet, you just karate chop the thing.
I'm breaking the laws of physics to pee.
Yeah, what are you
And
doing?
people are mad at me because they have to follow physics to be able to pee. So I need that explained to me before
Honestly,
I even accept that.
I'm glad you guys said it way better than I could have said it right now because my mind is on cloud whatever.
Cloud 10, dude. Cloud 15
20.
minutes late, dude. That's what
cloud
happened.
15 right
My
now.
mind's on cloud green.
God, Javi. So when you go home, Javi, you're gonna, for the first time,
Stand up for myself.
no,
He
you
comes
Tell
back-
my wife, I'm leaving the toilet seat up. I don't care what you say.
Look at
She
the
goes,
camera.
fine, I'm leaving you.
Look at the camera and pledge that you will, for a week at least.
For a week, I pledge to leave the
Don't
toilet seat
Look
up.
at the camera.
You hear me, wife?
And the rest of the world.
I'm so scared.
Next week he comes back single man.
He's gonna
You guys, I got some news.
he's gonna be an hour late next week,
I
dude.
got a divorce.
Show up on the news, some domestic violence case.
Yeah, dude, but that's like, just treat us a little bit better, women. Jeez. What we're not
It's
even
nice to
asking
be.
for anything.
It's
That's-
nice to be pampered once in a while. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
allow me
champ.
to keep the toilet
Hey,
seat
what's
up.
up, big dick? I know what I'm working with, huh?
I'll
Hey,
take morphine penis.
Yeah, hey, what's up, yam boy, huh? Tell me something cool.
Eggplant man.
Yeah, what's up, eggplant?
You mean the cheeks is enough for me, so these
Yeah.
cheeks, not the other
Just
ones.
say something, dude.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe you've never got a compliment on your other cheeks. You know?
Yeah, what's up, bud?
I
Hey,
mean,
nice.
yeah, I got a booty. I mean, I don't know if it was a compliment. It was just mentioned that it was big. I'll take it though. I'll take it.
Yeah, I had girls touch my butt before. I mean, now it's strong.
It means
but-
I'll probably have less back problems when I'm older, right? Because I've had all this cushion all the time. And people have to buy cushions. Mine's built in.
God, dude, it's got that freaking.
I think they bought a cushion for us at work, and I had to take it off because I had so much of my natural cushion.
had
You
that
know?
natural
I
freaking
didn't.
Beyonce.
It was
baby.
starting to throw off my back. With
People
that.
are paying $50,000 to have what I already have
yeah,
for
dude.
free.
Look at him, dude. Huh? That's like, I'm sitting next to like 60 grand. What are you sitting next
How
to?
much does J-Lo insure hers for?
I don't know how much. I don't
should-
think hers
you
are
should
fake,
probably-
but J-Lo's are fake. Are they fake now?
No, I'm saying insured.
Oh, Javi,
Oh.
dude, you don't want to get in more trouble, dude. Talking about
why would I
J-Lo
get
now. God, dude.
You're right. Oh,
She is insured. I'm not sure how much.
doesn't.
She's
I
got
just heard
butt
that she insured it.
insurance.
I don't know.
Basically, I have 3 Christmas hams on
All
each
right,
thigh.
Mike Tyson. All right, Tyson.
Christmas.
Did you guys
Merry
catch that
Christmas.
fight, by the way?
I didn't watch it. I
I watched the
refused to watch
Pirate
it.
stream, dude. I wasn't gonna watch Mike Tyson. I just wanted to watch Nate Robinson.
How
I knew he
about
was gonna
that?
lose. I knew he was gonna lose. Because I actually watch like a lot of YouTube, and I've been watching like Jake Paul.
Have you seen those
train.
acronyms now that
And all those
never
guys?
box
No,
again? That's the new
as much as
NBA?
people hate the kid, I don't know why they hate him. I don't know anything about him other than he's famous via YouTube. I did watch some, and I'm not a professional fighter. I don't know a ton about boxing, but I will say he looked good. Like his technique, his throat, like he knew what he was doing, it seemed. And when I saw snips of the fight, Nate getting knocked out, obviously, is mostly what I saw.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy doesn't know what footwork is.
He was just like
He was lost.
Superman. He's trying to dunk, bro. It's like, what are you doing, dude?
He's like, you're trying to win me.
It's like they'll punch the
What are you
guy.
doing?
Trying to 360.
Yeah, dude, you're trying to hit him with the Euro step, dude. It's like, no, so you
not.
got knocked out. They did the Euro step. Next thing you know, you got hit on the head. But what are we on wholesome advice, or where are we? I'm not sure.
Yeah, we can go. We can shoot for wholesome
Some
advice
wholesome
right
advice. Switch it up.
now. Let's switch it up for a little bit.
Who wants to go for You know what, Javi? Let's, now that you've been empowered and we've talked about gaining your masculinity back and standing up for men all across the world, what is your wholesome advice, sir?
My wholesome advice, man, like just stick up for yourself as a man. You know, put that toilet seat up. leave that thing up. You know.
He grows
This
a
is
pair
for men.
after we gas him up. We gassed him up, and now he's talking about being a man.
That's my wholesome advice for being a man.
It's sad. The things that we taught him right now are the only things he knows about being a man.
He's like,
He had no other tips.
That was my manly
Right
ass
now.
tip for this episode.
We're changing lives. See, we didn't know.
it's like an orphan that just found out they were adopted.
Found out he was mad.
I'm adopted. This is real.
Yes, Javi. Oh,
I can't really say those
He
things.
looks in the camera. Be a man.
You know what? Just grow up hair. You know.
This guy read the
I
cover
just
of.
learned 2 minutes ago. How to
He
be a
read the
man.
cover of a Bible. Now he thinks he's a pastor.
You're a Wicca, Harry.
Oh, dude, damn, dude. Whew. That freaking testosterone over here, dude. Testosterone Terry over here, dude.
He sees a chessboard with all the pieces, and now he thinks he knows everything about Game of Thrones. Come on, man.
Oh my goodness, dude.
The testosterone is just flowing through me right now. You know what I mean?
He
Yeah.
thought he used
Had
to
to
think
get
it
that
was
off
an
my
exam
chest.
back in the day, dude.
He thought it
The
was what?
testosterone, he thought it was an exam. He had to get ready for it, dude.
Osterone. I haven't read about osterone.
I'm gonna test osterone? What is osterone? Oh my god, I'm gonna go pee with the seat down.
He's on Ask Jeeves. Osterone. Nothing. Ostrich.
What is osterone?
It's just like, no, not ostrich. Osterone.
And next thing you know, he freaking broke Ask Jeeves. That's why it's no longer a thing,
Yeah,
dude.
it they went bankrupt.
He didn't know what astronome was.
So like this little Mexican kid keeps asking osterone. We have no answers. Jeeves doesn't know shit. The percentage
like,
of questions
"Fuck you,
answered
dude."
just kept dropping. He kept hitting refresh, hoping he'd find something.
So yeah, get your testosterone tested, dude. All you males out there, dude. We want more of that toxic masculinity out, dude. And dude, I don't know. Do you have anything?
I may have broke the internet. With this.
I guess it's good. I mean, what we're doing right now is awesome.
We're picking up men, right?
Yes. Just get together with people that you know you can just kind of be yourself with. Allow yourself time to just not take things seriously and joke. Too many people take too many things seriously. Yes, there are things we should take serious, but it's okay to joke about things if you understand the context behind it and that you're not being malicious. Just joke about it. Learn to laugh. It's necessary. It's good medicine. Oh, man. My head hurts from laughing so
I don't know,
much.
dude. Now it sounds like you're trying to save face, dude, for corporate America, dude. You fucking sell out. Yeah, but then it sounds
No,
like
it's fun. You can
have
joke
fun
You know,
with
whatever
it.
your my true wholesome advice would be.
No, don't try to regain your manliness,
No, I was
Javi.
just gonna say, like, be thoughtful enough to play with strangers in a 2K neighborhood.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good
Online,
one.
dude. This guy.
No, I'm
he's
challenging
so bad at
corporate
making
America.
friends.
You know,
He's so bad at making friends. He can't even make friends online.
I can't even make friends online. I was venting to you guys earlier.
Cyberbullying
and
is like the
felt-
biggest form of bullying, though. Let's be honest. Most of the things that
You went to the wrong place for friends, Javi.
most of the comments you read online, I would go with 97% of them would never be said to your face ever.
Yeah.
ever.
And no, I was challenging corporate America. It's okay to joke about stuff.
Yeah, corporate America, suck it.
So just saying, like, you
Yeah.
can just joke about stuff. Who cares?
Yeah, corporate's drinking blood and stuff. Put your blood cup down, creeps.
It only becomes an issue when you see someone getting too excited about the idea of it, not laughing at the joke. If you see someone like, oh, shut it down. But they're laughing, having a good time, let it go.
My wholesome advice, I'd probably say, you guys can't see my floor. That host messed up. I have this floor pad. I don't know what it is, but I would probably say to do some physical activities. Maybe, you know, a couple push-ups. I've been doing shadow boxing. I've been running in place, you know, to help with just like stress, because work gets pretty stressful for me at the end of the month, and I was having like tension headaches or something, you know. You're just like, listen to some rock or something like that. But I'd probably say like work out, because I did work out last week and then yesterday, and it just like felt really good after. And it's always a hassle to work out, you know. Be like, oh, I'm just gonna lay down and be kind of a slob and just get some rest because I'm drained. But when you're still being active, you're just like kind of like just resets you a little bit and just kind of gets you like almost like an extra boost. You know, it releases those endorphins or whatever they say. And yeah, maybe just work out, do a little physical activity inside, so you can get your mind right. And I think that's it.
That's good advice, actually. Yeah, I agree.
And and thanks for everybody that's been watching. We've been getting a little more views on YouTube and stuff like that. So appreciate you guys. Share, subscribe, comment,
like.
Send us questions. Send us topics you want us to talk about. We'll happily
send them to Javi.
Discuss them.
Yeah, Javi, send them to Javi. Or you can text them to us, I guess. Huh?
Comment them down below.
Well, I'm not
on
giving
YouTube.
my number out like that online.
Well, people that know you already from the podcast.
Yeah, they will. They'll just tell me.
I've seen Mike Jones when he gave out his number. What happened to
Who?
him?
Mike
Jones.
Who?
Nice. Mike Jones.
Yeah. If you don't know Mike Jones, just listen to Mike Jones song.
Miguel Juanes.
330-8004.
Hit Mike Jones down on the low.
Because Mike Jones about to blow, and he was absolutely right.
Whoa, and that kind of sounds creepy now.
Yeah.
Hit him on the low because he's about to blow.
Yeah.
Mike Jones, you better test your testosterone, buddy. Okay? What are you doing out there hitting people on the low trying to blow? Jesus Christ. You know what?
Bad habits.
But this is Jose Beef.
This is Jos.
This is Javi.
And peace out. Love you guys. Catch you guys later.